Oh, look who's so blessed. She's my blessing. Oh, I'm so blessed to have my blessing girl. Oh, look at how cute you are, huh? You're such a cutie. Look at your paws, huh? Look at everybody. Look at this heart-shaped nose right here. It's so cute, huh? Look at these beautiful eyes right here, huh? And look at this mama belly right here. Had 12 babies, huh? They're all doing good, huh? I wish we could have kept them all. You know, you're a good mama, huh? Oh, where's my kiss? Give me some butterfly kiss. Oh yeah, and some belly kisses. Oh, I'm gonna come right in here and cuddle. I love you, huh? Oh yeah, it's my baby. It's my girl. Tell you what, nothing better. You know, nothing better. And everybody who has a pup or whatever you have, you know what I'm talking about. Ugh. Yeah. Count your blessings. She's my blessing. Feeling better today. Oh. Ugh. Oh. She gets me out of everything. Oh. You know. Oh. Yeah. Just when I think that it's going to get worse, I just look at her. You know, Callum Scott, the reason. Well, she's my reason, so. You know, coming out of the casino, I saw this. I guess there were a couple. This guy and this man and this woman, I guess. They get out of the vehicle and then they walk separate ways, you know. It's like the Journey song, right? But you can tell that, you know, they're probably not doing good in their relationship, because I always like to walk next to my girl, you know. I'd always open the door. She'd always run and jump in my arms and stuff like that. And then it wasn't like that anymore. So, you know, that sucks. If you have that, that's good, you know. The shitty thing is, eventually you're gonna lose it, you know. You know, one of you's gonna die and stuff. It's a crappy part of life, but that's part of living, you know. So, I mean, but I just cherish every moment with her. You know, it's just very lucky. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want to be here without her, so there'd be no reason, you know. But I just kind of look at it, we've been way worse off. Man, I can tell you stories, and I've shared them, and we're all kind of struggling, Like I said, it doesn't matter like what you know, it's who you know. That's a shitty thing. So if you don't blend well with narcissism and assholes, like myself, well, you don't really know anyone. So, but I don't really care to know those people anyway. So, yeah, you got to think about it. If you're in a relationship and you just can't, you just don't want to be with each other, so you're staying together for the kids. You're staying together because you're renting a place, or you got a house. I mean, I took the loss in my relationships. So, but it's not worth my time, my peaceful serenity, Honey's peaceful serenity, most important, to be in relationships. It's like where you're not valued, you're not appreciated. So my nose is running. So I don't know. I think about how much money I've spent, but honestly, I never really spent it on myself. And in my relationship, I was blamed for spending it on myself when all I did was take care of someone and their kids, twice. That's the definition of insanity right there. I mean, and throughout life, it's just, you just get more resistance. If you don't blend in with the norm, well, then you're an outcast. You look at it, I mean, prime example is Charlie Kirk, People didn't like what he had to say. Well, fuck that shit, He's a good man. And if you don't like it, well, change the channel. Or maybe look in the mirror and realize that, he was the platform for you to say what you wanted to say. And all the people that got a pleasure to talk with him, that disagree with him, but when they couldn't prove him wrong, they were lucky to talk with him. I wish I would have talked with him, but I agree with everything he said, and it kind of reverberates through everybody that loves him. So Charlie Strong, right? I was calling him Captain Kirk. I like him better than William Shatner, because I don't know, I've heard William Shatner say some stuff, but and of course his face is Michael Myers, so maybe that's saying something right there. But I don't know, society's getting pretty bad. You meet with the girls from the Mormon church. They're nice. She actually had a different friend this time, because the other one had to go to like Gridley, and they're all really cool. They're younger too, and it's funny because this society they're growing. That's what I told them. I go, man, for you to have the world the way it is right now, it's like no wonder why they turn to like a higher power. But it's just so maybe a cool drawing. It's pretty cool, about kind of how, call it a prayer sandwich. I go, you made me a sandwich? Nice. I love sandwiches. My ex used to make me sandwiches. They don't get any more sandwiches. Thanks for the sandwich. But yeah, they're funny. They're cool, and it's just I joke around with them and stuff. But I don't think, no matter what they say, I don't think I'm never gonna like feel like I just had so much shit happen, And if people want to believe, that's cool. But what I believe in is being a good person and trying to live your life without getting over on other people. I mean, I told them, I go, it's just common sense. But some people won't change. So look in the mirror and make that change. But if you don't have to change, well, you're just like us.